Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm still sick, but I'm gonna be making this video anyway. I think I'm feeling a little bit better, just a little bit better. I'm going to be doing a video today on how I crimp my hair. I'm gonna be doing that for you guys today. First thing, this is by, this crimper is by Revlon. It's just a simple crimper. That's what it's called. I will, if I can find it, I will try to link it down in my description box. Any crimper will do. This is probably, you know, a standard crimper. I have seen one that's much bigger, but this is really all I need. It's like one lump, you know, run one lump in there, if you know what I mean. This does have a lock and unlock. This is not reviewing this product, sponsored not. But I was just telling you what kind I have. I think Susie sent this to me. Thank you, Susie. And it does have a temperature. It's got an on and off button, of course, and it's got a temperature on here. And this thing is very, very hot. So it goes all the way up to 30. I'm gonna lower it down to probably about 25 because I've used it before, obviously, and it gets very hot. Now, another thing, make sure you use a heat protectant. I'm just going to be using this stuff I got in my BoxyCharm. This is like a different, was it BoxyCharm? No, it was Pinch Me Box. This is the Avonay Main Magic 10-in-1 primer, but it has a lot of, well, it's got argan oil and sunflower seed oil. So that will just help protect my hair, I think. See how I get these wavy things in my hair when I let it air dry? Well, I blow dry it the other day, but whenever my hair gets a little damp, you know, whether it be from moisture or whatever, then it just tends to go back to that. But anyway, so that you're gonna need that, and then you're gonna need this, so, you know, just in case, because I have a feeling, last time I used this, it was smoking. It was smoking. Y'all hear that airplane? I always wonder where airplanes are going. Send me a postcard. I'm rubbing it in. But anyway, let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to section my hair. Now we're not going to, this video is not going to be me doing my whole head because it would take too long. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm still have this cold thing. It's in my head. Pretty sure it's in my head and not, you know, my chest, which is a good thing. So I'm just gonna spray some of this on there just to make sure. It smells so good, y'all, it really does. But, you know, it just helps keep the moisture in my hair a little bit. Because I'm not trying to fry my head off today. Had that heating up for a little while, so, and I just get strands about this size depending on, you know, this is the underneath, so it really doesn't matter. So what I do is, this is the front of it, as you can see, and so I just, now because it gets so hot, you have to really be careful about how close you get to your scalp. Let me get up to, okay, so I just, now sometimes I have to squeeze on this to get it a little more closed. Now these crimps will stay in my hair forever, forever. You see that smoking? It's smoking. Now this is at 25. I might have to turn it down, but there's definitely smoking. I'm waiting. I will fire extinguisher you. But basically you just go down. You just keep going down your hair. And that's what it looks like. Y'all see that smoke? I'm not kidding, that big bad boy will smoke. So anyway, I just do, you know, piece by piece. It does take me forever to do this if I'm really wanting to just do it perfect. And I do not get near my head because I have burned my head before and it hurts. Trust me, it hurts. You do kind of have to squeeze it a little bit, but that's just if you do. I'd like to try not to go all the way down to the ends, but that's almost impossible because if you want it to look right, you pretty much have to go down to the ends. So anyway, there's that, and then there's this, and I really like it. Now you can't brush your hair after this. You cannot brush your hair because if you do, it's gonna be a big fuzz ball, or that's what mine does anyway. It frizzes out if I brush it, so if I want this hairstyle, I better want it for a little while or until I wash it again. A lot of you guys have requested me to do this video on how to do it, but I mean it's just simple. Just make sure you have on, you have a heat protectant of some kind. There's Tresemme, there's just very inexpensive ones. I've used the Tresemme and the one with the red pump on it, and that one's good. I don't have any right now, but that one's good. But that's what it looks like. Now I know that it's important for me to do the front, so I'm going to show you guys how I do the front as soon as I get this piece done. Very time consuming, I guess, depending on, obviously depending on how long your hair is. And I used to do my hair like this in the 80s all the time. Y'all remember the 80s? Big hair, don't care. It is smoking a little bit though. I bet you if I had it on 30, it would really smoke. I know it would. I tried to put on my makeup today, but because I'm sick, I just, when you're sick, everything just looks wrong. Everything looks wrong. So there's that. It looks like you've had it up in a braid for a long time. It also has this lock and unlock. Don't lock it once in your hair. Because you might not be able to get it out fast enough. I don't know how that one little piece escaped me, but it did. I think it's a cute hairstyle. I like to have it done like this and pull it up. It's a very cute kind of an updo thing when you have this, and just adds a whole lot of body to your hair. Alright, so that's pretty much the bottom layer. So instead of making you guys suffer while I do my whole head, I'm just gonna let the top down. I like a little bit of volume at the top of my hair, so either I don't brush it or I just, anyway, I like a little volume on the top of my hair. Where's my comb? All right, so I'm gonna come to the back of my head, like right here, and where I want it to be have a little volume. Dang, can't see what I'm doing here. See the gray that's growing out right there? That's gray. I don't know what color this other is. Okay, let me see. Now, when I want a little volume at my head, ooh, that's dark roots. So I get the Revlon facing away from me, and then I just come in and start at the root. Now you have to try to get as close to the root on this one as you can if you want volume. Oh, damn, that's hot. And then you just do the same way you're gonna do it all over your head. Now sometimes I will put a little volume in spray or maybe a little hairspray right at the roots. I'm trying to bend down so you guys can see. But basically you just do this the same way as you do your other. You just hold it up. And I'm trying my best here, guys. Probably not going to turn out the best because I'm having to do it at a very weird angle. Let me try to turn you guys up a little bit. So, this looks ridiculous. You have to be very careful. I would recommend if you have one of those gloves, wear your glove. So, there we go. Now, this is just... See how it'll kind of poof up a little bit right there at the roots. and then it just kind of, see how it poofs up a little bit? That's what I like. I like the volume. I don't want it just to be straight. You see what I'm saying? So we are going to do more right here in the front. I probably grab about an inch or so of hair depending on how lazy I am, especially at the front, because I don't want, you know, you don't want to mess up right at the front where you can see it. So again, I take it and I just put it as close to the roots as possible. And ooh-wee, that's hot. And then I probably hold it here for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Not that long, because I don't want to burn my hair. Look at that, it's standing up by itself. I try not to hold it on the ends for very long. And see how that just did right there? That is not cool. Look. So you just have to, if you have one that's kinked out the way that you don't want it, just go back over that one spot, it'll be fine. And then there's that. There is that. Let me keep on going here. Just kind of do it right around my face where it really makes a difference. Now when I get a little bit closer, because my crown right here, I did want it to be a little bit higher. This I don't really do because it's gonna fall anyway. This part of my hair always does. So we're just gonna do it like we would do the rest of our hair. Dang, I don't think I put on any heat protectant. I don't think, did I? Man, you know how when you have a cold, your head's all foggy? I have brain fog. I have brain fog a lot anyway because of my fibromyalgia and my menopause. And I don't barely hold it at the ends long at all because I just do not want my ends to be fried. So there we go. Now I'm going to do this last, well, it's not my last piece. I'll have to do it all when I get done with this video, obviously. Depending on where you part your hair, this is the way I do it. So now if you want the bump, you know, it's gonna go in right there where the barrel is. You can turn it around this way and your bump will be different. Let's see, let me try to do it. I mean, you just have to, no, I don't think I like it that way, because that way the bump would go down, and I don't want it to go down. I want it to go up. And again, go close to my roots as I can. This is a kind of important piece right here because, well, you know, it's right at your face. You kind of want to spread your hair out a little bit. You don't want it to be very thick in there at all. And don't leave it, I'd say, any more than 5 seconds if this thing's really hot. If yours gets really hot, don't leave it on there any more than 5 seconds. But it's a very cool tool to use. You know, if you want to just get that big haired look and you want to get that like 80s vibe look, or that, you know, perm look, but you don't want to actually go in for a perm, I don't recommend a perm. Look at that. That ain't right. So what I generally do is after I get through doing this side, then I just have to go in with, I just have to throw that part of my hair over on the other side and then keep going. your hair that just refuses to do right. At some point in time, I cut this piece of hair, and it has forever been a pain in my butt. And it's kind of a little bit frizzy, so I don't know why that is, but I'm just gonna spray my little texturizing spray or my little oil right there so it's not looking frizzy. I don't even think that this would take the curl out of it, or I don't think that would take it. Anywhere that you might see frizz, all you have to do is just run, you know, get a little bit of oil on your hand, whether it be argan oil or hairspray oil, or, and then just run your fingers through it, and it won't be frizzy anymore. Well, for my hair type anyway. For my hair, it'll take about at least an hour and a half. But it's a hairstyle that I can wear for days until I wash my hair next. So it's absolutely worth my time in doing it. Yeah, it is. So, you know, I don't have to. Now, when I sleep tonight, I will want to pull it up a little bit, because it will get frizzy if you sleep with it like this. It'll get frizzy when you know, lay on your pillowcase, especially if you don't have a silk pillowcase. But I always just, you know, put it up very loosely on my head, and yeah, so just to make sure it don't get frizzy. And then I can just take it down, and it will just should be fine in the mornings. It just depends on, you know, my hair wakes up in a different world every day. But anyway, you just do the pieces that, well, you're gonna have to do it all over your head. This is kind of like a hairstyle, you know, you do it and you just try not to care about it, you know. Even if it's windy outside, it shouldn't matter. If it's, you know, blows your hair, it's not gonna matter, because you already have that wind-blown beachy look anyway, right? I'm sweating. I don't know if that's from fever or hot flashes, or the fact that I have this hot tool against my head. But this tool is definitely something that will dry out your hair. Oh God, I'm sweating all on my neck. Smelling a little like fried chicken. Once you use this thing, you know, you'll get the hang of it and you'll know how you want it. Because my hand's hurting right now. But okay, say this is say this is what you end up with after it's done. And you know, obviously you could, I would show you the back, but I haven't done the back yet. But obviously, you know, you could wear it like this. I think it's a cute, you know, going to a concert look, going, you know, anywhere, going anywhere look, really. You could just split up, you know, it's not, I haven't done all of it, so obviously it's not going to look right. But you can, it adds a whole lot more volume to your hair. You can just have it up and then bring pieces, you know, just bring pieces out that you want out. You know what I'm saying. Y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. You can just pull it all up and it just gives a whole lot more volume to your hair. And I may go in, and after it's all done, and I may go in and just use a light hairspray or something like that just to help hold the curls. And then when I get ready to go to bed tonight, all I'll do is I'll throw it up in like a fabric scrunchie, or I'll go ahead and do the rest of my hair. And thank you guys for asking me to do this video. And like I said, I'm going to be linking as close to this crimper as I can find in my description box. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see y'all in my next video. No, I'll see y'all in my next video. It's a NyQuil talking. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Bye guys.